Do you think looks are the end all be all when it comes to dating? If you're a man ages from 21 to 29, listen up because in this video I'm going to break that belief of yours. Now, looks matter, but not nearly as much as you think they do. Here's what I mean. Every girl has a floor and a ceiling concept. Now, what does this mean? The floor is the minimum value you have to be at first glance in order to get her curiosity and to talk to her. For example, if you're a 10 out of 10 good looking guy, most girls are willing to give you a few minutes to talk to them because your looks value is very high. Your floor is higher than their standard. Now, here's the cool part. Every girl has a different floor setting. Some girls could have really high floors where you have to be at least 6 feet, six pack, all that. Other girls will won't care as much about your first glance. As a general rule, hotter girls tend to have higher floors, but it's not the rule. It's not the standard. There are exceptions out there. Now, what is the ceiling part? Well, the ceiling is the value you need to show in order to get her interest. And this comes from your personality, your speaking skills, all this other stuff that people in the PUA community called game. So there's your floor and then there's your the value you show to get to her ceiling or standard. Now, what does this mean for us? It means that looks don't really matter as much as we think they do. Even if you were most guys are about a 4 to 5 out of 10. That's the average. If you were at that level, you probably don't want to talk to girls because you think they're not into an ugly guy like us. But you don't know that. You don't know what her floor is. So why do we tell ourselves this? Why do we tell ourselves that looks matter so much? It's because we're scared. That's the real reason you and I use looks as an excuse. We we blame looks because we fear rejection. We fear a girl judging our self-worth and not liking what she sees. Why does that matter? Why does it matter when a girl judges our self-worth? It's because we have a low self-worth of ourselves. For me personally, I believed I wasn't good enough to be talking to any girl, honestly. I'm not successful enough, I'm not good looking enough, I'm not where I want to be in life, and all these things make me too scared because I'm afraid the girl will realize what a loser I am. And the more other people see me as a loser, the more I'll see myself as a loser. That sort of neediness is extremely fucking disgusting. And it's something I'm working on. I remember I cold approached for 2 days in college, and I spoke to about 15 girls. And when I first did it, I was so terrified. Like, honestly, my first time, I can still remember the first time I did it. I stuttered three times in every single sentence. Luckily for me, the girl was pretty cool. She said no, but she was nice about it. And I spoke to about 15 girls, and I actually managed to get one number. Now, look at me. I'm not exactly a Chad. It took me 15 tries to get one number. What does that tell us? What does that tell us? That even with horrible speaking skills, average looks, and horrible fashion, I still had a 1 in 15 chance of getting a girl's number. The real reason why I am where I am and you are where you are isn't because of our looks, our personality, or our speaking skills. Those do matter, but the real reason is because you're too afraid to take action. And that is something we have to change.